That's right, Justin Brands released 3 new jean lines, the Justin Classic, Justin Originals, and the 1879 Denim. And today I'm gonna be trying these jeans out with 3 different Justin boots so you can decide if these are gonna be right for you. Let's get into it.
I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way.
Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please subscribe down below and always like and comment as well. Justin Brands recently reached out to me to tell me that they were releasing a new line of jeans. They're getting into the denim game, and I think it's cool. And they're also sponsoring today's video, so huge shout out and thanks to Justin for supporting the channel. So they sent me 3 different kinds of jeans from each line in 2 different sizes so that I'll be able to try on a regular size and a stacked size with 3 different kinds of boots. Usually the way that I do these jeans videos is that I only try one size with lots of different kinds of boots so you can see different styles and decide whether or not the jeans are gonna be right for you. But since I have so many different kinds of jeans to try today, I'm going to bring down the amount of boots that I try these jeans with to just 3. A classic Justin R-toe boot, a classic Justin Roper, and a new Justin boot called the McLean. So we have 3 different kinds of jeans to try today, and I'm gonna break this video up into 3 different segments where I break down the details of each one of these jeans and try them out with these boots. And then at the end, I'll decide which one that I like best. So let's start with this one here, the Justin Classic jean. Yes, this is the Justin Classic jean in their J2 model, which is the slim straight fit. And this features a rigid unwashed denim. And the cool thing about a unwashed denim like this is that it will fade with time based off of the way that you live your life. So no 2 fades will be exactly the same. The material here is a 99% cotton to 1% elastane, so it will have just a little bit of stretch. And as I mentioned, this is the J2 fit, which is slim through the hip and thigh. It also features a low rise and a tapered boot opening. These jeans are made in Mexico and the MSRP is $45. Now let's try on 2 sizes of these jeans with 3 cowboy boots to see how they look and feel. Kicking off with the Justin Classic and this Justin Roper. It comes in at 10 inches tall, a 1-inch heel, and a Roper round toe. These are a little bit longer. You can kind of see this 32-34 bucketing a little bit, which I very rarely have a problem with on a 32-34 being my true size. So definitely a little bit longer. Here it is with the Justin Classic R-toe boot coming in at 12 inches tall. You got an underslung 1.5-inch heel and of course the R-toe. This looks great. Gotta love the look of this, just classic, showing off that boot. It's a boot that should be showed off. Here it is with the square toe and it comes in at 10 inches tall, a little bit wider of a top, a 1.25-inch heel. And this looks pretty okay, you know? You're not getting as much bucketing here as we were with the Roper, but it still looks good. Now let's go to the stackable size with a 32-36. Here it is, 10 inches tall, 1-inch heel, and a Roper round toe. With it being rigid, we're not getting very much bucketing, but I could only imagine that as these jeans break in, you might get a little bit because it's landing at a specific spot on the heel. Here it is with the classic R-toe boot, and it's stacking a lot, you know, especially at the knees. Some people don't like this look and find it looking sloppy. I think I liked the other look with the 32-34 a little bit better, but when it comes to a square toe, I think I like the stacked look quite a bit because, you know, that wide square toe is kind of wide, and on a frame like mine, the stacked look just looks better, in my opinion, with a square toe. Next up is the Justin Originals jean. Yes, this is the Justin Originals jean in the same fit as the Justin Classic, the J2 Slim Straight, and this features a pre-washed denim, and it comes in 2 colors, medium and dark wash. This is the dark wash, and I got a similar color for all of these jeans so you can see the differences between the fits a little bit more clearly. The material here is again a 99% cotton to a 1% elastane. And again, this is the J2 fit, the Slim Straight, which is slim through the hip and thigh. It's a low rise and it has a tapered boot opening. These jeans are made in Mexico and they're coming in at $55. Now it's time to try on 2 sizes of these jeans with those 3 cowboy boots again to see how they look and feel. All right, so here's the roper with the 32-34 Justin Originals J2 fit, 10 inches tall, 1 inch heel, roper round toe. And you can see that these 32-34s are just a little bit longer. They're on the long side. You can see them bucketing a little bit there with the tops. Here it is with the R toe. It comes in at 12 inches tall, 1.5 inch heel, and of course it does have an R toe. Classic looking boot. Looks great with these jeans too. I think this is a good look all around. Here it is with a square toe. You can see the tops just a little bit shorter, wider tops, showing a lot of the heel, but I still love the fit around the waist, the butt, and the thighs for this jean. Great. Here it is with a 32-36. This is my stackable size. Again, 10 inches tall, 1 inch heel, and a roper round toe. Similar fit around the waist and the thighs. They're just stacking a little bit more. And here they are with the sea turtles. This is another good look with a classic stack. And I don't think you can go wrong with this. All of these are landing exactly in the same spot at the heels, which is a good look. Now it's on to the square toe, and you can see a little bit more bucketing on this 10 inch tall top since they are a little bit wider, but for the most part, it looks pretty okay. I'm really liking the fit. Next up is the Justin 1879 denim. Yes, this is the Justin 1879 denim jeans in a J9 fit, which is their low-rise boot cut, and it features a Just Tech material, which allows the jeans to stretch, but they're also durable and they recover nicely, so your jeans won't be stretched out by the end of the day. Or that's the idea anyways. This jean comes in 3 wash colors, light, medium, and dark. This is the dark wash. Unlike the other 2 lines, this Justin 1879 line comes in 3 different fits. The J1, which is the modern slim, the J2, which is the slim straight, and we saw that in the other 2 models, and the J9, which is a low-rise boot cut, and that's what I have here so you can see the differences between the J2 and the J9. This features a relaxed fit through the waist, hip, and thigh. It has a low rise and a classic boot cut opening. These jeans are made in Mexico and the MSRP is around $65. Now it's time to try on these jeans in 2 different sizes with 3 different kinds of cowboy boots to see how they look and feel. All right, let's take these 1879 jeans to the roper here. 10 inch tall top, 1 inch heel, roper round toe. It's a boot cut leg opening through and through, so it is completely covering up those tops. This is a relaxed fit as well, so it's very, very comfortable. And I like where it landed on the roper, but it covers up a lot of this R-toe classic boot. You know, at 12 inches tall, again, it is covering the entire tops. It lands at a good spot on the heel. It's just covering up a lot of the boot. Here we have it with this square toe, 10 inches tall. It's a wider top, so this boot cut leg opening is doing a good job covering up those tops. And it is a very comfortable fit at that. All right, here's the 32-36 stacked size for me, and you can see it is a very nice stack, especially with this type of block roper heel. It stops at a good place on the heel and it looks really nice and it's comfortable. But we run into a problem when we try it with an underslung heel. You can see that that jean rides right over the heel and eventually you could end up walking on those jeans and it's just gonna look pretty sloppy once they start to tear there. I like to show more of the boot off. Again here, similar to the roper, it's covering up a lot of the boot, but I feel like that's necessary for a wide square toe. So I really like this combination with this jean the best for wide square toes. All right, so I wore all of these jeans in 1 size over the past few days, and all of the jeans I feel like are a little bit longer than some other brands on average. I felt like it was the most comfortable for me in the 32-34, which I usually have a hard time with when going with Wrangler or Levi's. they just end up being a little bit shorter, but these were just naturally a little bit longer. You even saw my regular size of a 32-34 bucketing on some of these boots. So they are coming in a little bit longer, which makes them a little bit more comfortable at a true size. Still, at a stackable size, it is the same comfortable, it's just a little bit more stack, which some of you might enjoy. I felt very comfortable in the 32-34 from all three of these jeans, and I can't say the same for Wrangler and Levi's. Usually I have to go with a 32-36 for them. Speaking of sizes, Justin has released a ton of different sizes. The waist goes all the way up to 50 and the length goes all the way up to 38. So they know their audience, they know what you're looking for, and they know that a lot of people like to stack their jeans with their cowboy boots, which I really appreciate. I like the feel of all of these jeans, but the ones that felt the most average were the Justin Originals. These kind of felt like the Cinch Silver Label jeans to me, at least the J2 fit. It's a very similar weight, and it also provides a little bit of stretch, and it's a very similar fit to the Cinch Silver Label, which I don't feel like they do anything special with that. It's just an average feeling jean. This is an average feeling jean, and the good thing about that is that this is coming in at $55 when the Cinch Silver Label comes in at MSRP of like between $60 and $80. So it's a little bit cheaper here. Still, it didn't surprise me, but it also didn't disappoint me. It just met my expectations. My second favorite jean out of these three was the 1879, which was their low-rise boot cut jean. It's also very relaxed, so keep that in mind if you're looking for a jean that might be a little bit more slim and boot cut. This is a relaxed boot cut through and through. But the weight of the denim is very nice. This Just Tech material that they're using, I'd have to say lives up to how they promote it. I wore these for 2 days straight, and I was pretty impressed with how they felt during those 2 days and how they didn't stretch out as much as other brands. I know that when I wear my Levi's jeans for 2 days straight, they get sloppy fast. But these, like they said, they rebounded very fast, they recovered very fast, and I didn't notice them stretching at all, really, when I was wearing them over the midst of those 2 days. So overall, I'm pretty surprised with this. This met my expectations and maybe exceeded just a little bit. You know, sometimes when you have companies that have a particular brand of material that they put a name on that's just a 99 to 1% cotton elastane mix, you're just like, this is the same as everybody else's. This feels really nice and does live up to the way that they promote it, in my opinion. But my absolute favorite jean out of these three was the Justin Classic. This rigid, unwashed denim feels great. It's something that you have to break in, but the fact that it has that 1% elastane in it, which gives it a little bit of stretch, makes it way easier to break in compared to some of the rigid, unwashed denims out there that are 100% cotton. Sometimes those can be a pain to break in, but this gives you just a little bit extra flexibility during that process, and I barely even noticed it being something that I had to break in at all. I'm really looking forward to the fade that I'll get with a jean like this. I'll continue wearing these without washing them for several weeks. You know, I'm not gonna go a whole year like some people do. I recently just did that with another pair of jeans, and it kind of ruins where you can wear them, right? You're not gonna wanna wear a jean out in public or something, you know, casual where you're around a lot of people if you haven't washed your jeans in several months, you know? So I'll probably continue to wear these working for a while, where, you know, my dogs don't care if they smell, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how a jean like this fades, and you get a sense of pride from breaking in a pair of jeans like this that's rigid and unwashed. You get a specific type of fade and the pride that you broke them in yourselves, just like when you break in a pair of boots. Those are my thoughts on these new Justin jeans. So far, there's only the J2 fit for the Justin Classic and the Justin Originals, but in the Justin 1879, there's a J1, J2, and J9. So the only fit that I didn't try in this video was the J1, which is called a modern slim fit. So if you're interested in seeing what that's like, I'll try to do my best and make its own video to see how they go with different kinds of boots. Let me know down in the comments. Those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Oh, Justin's in the denim game, coming in hot with 3 denim names. Living up to that Justin name, yeah, Justin's in the denim game. Thank you so much for watching today. Why don't you check out this Justin Boots video up here? Or I got a music video down here I think you might enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe up here, and I will see you next time. Peace. Have a good one.